Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? Today we're going to be installing the custom firmware 6.61 Pro C-2 firmware on our PSP. Now, if you have a PSP 1000, 2000, or 3000, all the steps that I'm going to be doing will apply for every single one. Now, I won't be doing it for the PSP Go, but I will explain it here shortly that you can use the one that is for the PSP Go, and all the links in below that I'm going to show you which ones and how to be doing this. So I am going to download the file, and we're going to go to the PC. I will be doing this off the laptop on this. So just join in, take the steps slowly. If you do get a corrupt file, I will explain that. Like I said, it shouldn't be, the steps should be a little fairly easy to do this. So, I mean, I'm going to try to explain it the best way I can. I understand a lot of people explain certain things to you where you're getting corrupt files or the folder's not where it needs to be at. And this is where I'm trying to show you the best way I can to where you can follow along with me. So what we're going to do is, one, I want to say, thank you everybody for following my page, all the comments and stuff. I do try to get back to you as soon as possible. I've been looking. I actually downloaded the little app that goes with the YouTube, so it lets me know when there's a notification. So I try to keep up with you as best as I can. Thank y'all so much for following my channel. I'm trying my best I can to figure out the stuff that's going on and the errors that y'all having. I'll try to do more videos on that to show y'all I have come across these situations and try my way around it to fix certain things. So one, we'll get started with, you do need the mini HD or it's the mini cord that plugs into here. That will need to be plugged into your PC. And then you also will need your PSP updated to 6.61 to do this. Now, I am going to make more videos on 6.60 as well, because I know a lot of people on those, they like 6.60. Now, the reason why I'm doing Pro C, because I just haven't been a big fan of the LME. LME, yes, it's good, but I will do a video on that as well, and we can, compare the difference on the stuff like that and what you can do from there. So I'll be heading over to the PC right now, and we'll go from there. So if you click in the first link below, it's going to bring you here to this website, which it now talks about where you can also put 6.60 LME on now, the street version of the PSP E1000. Right now, we're going to be concentrating on putting the software for 1000, 2000, and 3000. So if you scroll on down right here where it talks about 6.61 LME 2.3 and 6.61 Pro C-2. I'm not going to be clicking the one here and right here where it gives you the link. It's so much of a process I have to do on this one. I really didn't like it because it told me not to, I can download, and it told me not to download, so I'm not going to mess with that one. So I gave you another link that it will take you to a different one, the second link down below. Now, if you want to click on this one, go ahead. It's up to you. It's going to take you to the same process, but I'm going to take you to this website right here. So if you want to go to this one, click on 661 Pro C-2 1402 zip. Click on that, and now it's going to bring you to the page here. Now what you want to do is click on the download, and now we'll wait for it to download right here. Now you can go back to the first website in the description below, and what you can do now is get Infinity 2.0 right there. Now click on this one, scroll down, you can read on it. It'll tell you what, it's the permanent firmware for it. Just kind of read up on it a little bit. Also, there's the Chrono Switch higher or downgrader. I'll get more into that one here shortly. So go ahead and click on Infinity 2. Wait for that to download. All right, here we go, guys. So what you want to do right now, I have it in my downloads. So what we're going to do is take the file and we're going to extract it. So take the first one, 6.61, extract it, hit extract all. Okay, now wait for it to extract. And you must have the zip file too for you to extract these. All right, now what you want to do is minimize this folder. So just go ahead and take it, minimize it. The one that's still zipped, go ahead and delete it. You no longer need it. Now take the Infinity. Now right here with this one, extract the same way, but we're going to be looking for the standard, which I'm going to be doing the standard, which is not going to be the PSP Go. It's going to be the PSP like 1000, 2000, 3000. So when you click into Infinity, we're doing the same steps. So go ahead and go back into the folder just like the way we did this one. So click Infinity, click it again. Now, see here the difference between the two. The eBoot file is which one that we're going to take. So don't hit go if you're not messing with the Go. So we're going to do standard for this one. Now, if you do have a Go, then you can go ahead and click on that one and do the same steps as I'm doing here. So copy your eBoot. Now go back into Pro C, go to PSP, click on game, and then we're going to do is add a new folder. And on that new folder, update in capital letters. If you don't do it in capital, I have done it to where if it doesn't show up, it will show up as a corrupt file. And this is where a lot of people make the mistakes. So I'm going to paste my eBoot file in here. And there you go. That's going to be your update right there for the 6.61 Pro C. So what we're going to do is go out, and I will be double checking this with you. I've seen a lot where a lot of people don't double check this with you. So all your plugins must have all these files in it. You can delete the Infinity 2.3. So let's go ahead and get away with that. There you go. Now we're going to click in the folder, and I want to double check, make sure everything is in there. This is whether you be doing the same thing too. Now, I do have my PSP, so what we'll do is slide it to the root of the PSP right here and hit replace file in the destination, yes. So before I even do anything else, I always double check my files to make sure that it has went into. So go to PSP, go to game, and there you go, guys. This is in there. This is always make sure before you eject, make sure you want to have all your files that you needed. I noticed a lot of people, they'll go through it really fast, inject right away. So here we go. We're going back to the PSP. Okay, guys, now that we have done all those steps from the computer, what you want to do is go into your memory card, and here you go, guys. This is going to be the first step right here. To check to make sure you have the right one, go to information, and there you go, guys. It should say 6.61 Pro C Updater. If you have the one that says 6.60, then you will not want to do this because it may mess up the PSP or it may break your device. So I'm just letting you know it's the best way, because a lot of people get in a hurry. They're like, oh, okay, I'm going to click on it. If I were you, I would double check. Just hit information right here. And there you go, guys, 6.61 Pro C Updater. Now, another way to look and see if you're on the right firmware is go to, not system update, sorry. Go to system settings. And then what you want to do is go to system information. And there you go, guys. I am on this version 6.61. There you go. So that's another way to make sure now that we are on the correct version that we need for this. So what you want to do is click here and go ahead. I think for me, mine is going to be the cross. So go ahead and click cross, and there you go, guys. So yes, it's going to load up this way. Sorry, I got a little bit of bad lighting. I am going to brighten it up a little bit. I'm doing everything off my phone. So just bear with me. So right here we go, guys. It's going to be Pro C by Team Pro. Press cross to launch custom firmware. So what you want to do is do that. So here as we wait, it's going to be fairly easy and very fast. As they updated these software, it does take pretty quick. So usually what I like to do is do this twice. I notice a lot of people when they're doing their videos, they don't do this twice or tell you they need to do it twice. So what you can do after we just did that, this right here is your custom firmware, but it is not permanent. So what happens is if you hit that and you don't have Infinity like this one, every time that you do turn it off and turn it back on, you would have to restart. Somebody the other day was asking, hey, how come when I updated Pro C, they didn't ask me, but they're asking online that I just downloaded Pro C and did the update, and now I can't even look for my games. All the files are corrupted. I said, you need to have Infinity, or you would have to have LME as a permanent software for it to update with, so that way it'll stay permanent. So after we just did that, so now what we're going to do is go into Infinity 2.0. Bear with it, guys. So here we go. So what you want to do is hit X right here, say cross to install Infinity 2.0. So what you want to do is hit yes. So there you go. Press X or cross. Either one. I'm used to saying X. I know it's cross, but I mean, however you want to do it. But mine's on the cross. Some of y'all may have one where you have to do the circle or O. So however you want to call it, triangle and square. But circle or O are the main ones that are like for your enter button. Okay, guys, there you go. See how I went to that, install that. Now my custom firmware doesn't work. So what we're going to do is go back into here. Now go back to Infinity again. So what we're going to do is install the Infinity one more time. It's already installed, but we have to go to the one that we want to be choosing, which is the Pro C. So this is going to be where as soon as you come back to this, right here, it says welcome. Now you're going to go over to your left, and it'll be your Pro C right here. And then go back over and click your left, hit home, and press triangle, or I'm going to say press X to exit, or the trigger to return. So we're going to press the X. I'm just going to say X. It's just one of those things, X cross. So here we go, guys. Now the last step you would have to do, again, we're going to have to relaunch the Pro update one more time. So here we go. So after this we should have the full custom firmware on here now. So it's going to go through those same steps again. Here you go. So there you go. It is permanent now. So what you can do is scroll over. I know this is kind of like a redundant thing, but it's just the best way for you to check. Where you can go to system information. There you go. 6.61 Pro C2 Infinity is installed. So right here. So what I can do is show you this right here, where you could take this off. So the best thing I could tell you, do not format your memory card just yet. Here's a bit of advice that I can give you. Go ahead and take the file from your memory card, transfer it back over to your PC, all of these, save them there, because either when you have somebody else that wants, a PSP, that way they don't have to go through, download it, and go through these whole steps all over again. All you're going to do is just take this file, put it back to the PC, transfer it back over to the computer, and save it there, and then you can format your memory stick, so that way you don't no longer have to go through this process again. So here you go, guys. See, it is right there, permanent. As you can see right here, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. So right here, you can mess around with all your settings that you have. Right now, I wouldn't mess around with the suspend device. A lot of people have break their devices doing that. Right here, you can mess around with a lot of these settings. I mean, just kind of look into it. I wouldn't mess around too much in it. So yeah, there you go, guys. So like I said, I just take the time, mess around with it. Transfer your files over to the computer, save them there. That way you don't have to delete it, or that you can just format the memory stick and you'll have it there. Or you can just leave it on there and just update it later on. It's just best for you to have maybe 2 maybe, you know, 2 memory cards, one just for you to do your update with, and another one for you to go ahead and do your games and other stuff with, and you could just save them as backup. It's just better to do it that way. I think so, for my preference. Thank you guys for watching another video. I will try to upload a lot more. I'm going to answer all your questions as needed. Like I said, thank you so much for everything. Thank you for watching.